right, niggas. You know what I mean? It's your boy HollyHood Sensei of the Blurry Cartel. We here. You know what I mean? Drink is back. You feel me? Said May 15th, Iceman was dropping. We was waiting on Iceman.
Man,
Right?
coming.
You know what I mean? We was waiting on that Iceman May 15th. Then, not one, not two, but three of them things. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chef Trez. But, you know what I mean? Three of them things, albums dropped. He had Iceman, Habibti, Made of Honor. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna get into it. I mean, we're gonna talk about what we thought about these albums, what we liked, what we didn't like. You know what I mean? And is Drizzy back? You know what I mean? And should Kendrick be concerned? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm joined by the squad. I mean, you got the amazing Spider Cam in the building. I mean, you got my boy Zelmay here, Afro Kami in the building as well. I mean, how y'all doing, fellas? What's going on?
I'm tired.
Paradise, brother.
Listen, I listened to 60 songs 3 times within like a 14-hour span. I am
disgusting.
Yes, sir.
So I listened to this album 1.5 times, yo. Almost 2 times. 1 3/4 times. I'm not gonna lie. I've become too accustomed to 2026 music because like them 5-minute songs, I'm like, damn, nigga, are you done yet? I'm used to 2:35, brother. 30 minutes. 5-minute songs. I'd be like, damn.
Oh, shit, good thing I had a 9-hour shift. You know what I mean? So, I was able to clear all 3 joints within my 9-hour time slot at work. So, I mean,
but yeah, it was locked in.
The Iceman cometh.
The Iceman cometh indeed. The Iceman cometh and winneth, brother.
But yeah, Iceman got the streets on fire. Even the White House had to get in on it.
Yo, that's it. Listen to me. When I first saw this shit, I was like, all right, niggas playing around, memeing it up. And then I had to actually go to the White House Twitter. And I was like, this is nasty fucking work, bro. The ice out of it is crazy because it's still
the iced out maggot chain is nasty.
Iced out maggot chain is disgusting. Unfortunately, there is somebody who is easily parted with their money and has a bunch of lab grown diamonds in the form of a maggot chain. Like, this may be AI, but this really exists somewhere.
What's that boy name? Forgiato Blow? That nigga, he probably got this.
Drake ain't even gonna say nothing about that shit, yo. Real nigga, yo. You gotta get that shit the fuck up out of here, brother. Because listen, I drop an album and this current administration of the White House drops the cut. No, you better take that shit down, nigga. This ain't that. Nigga, I'm not even. Look, this is when Drake supposed I'm not even American, nigga. You go ahead and be a Canadian, brother.
Definitely.
Yes,
time to do it.
Is that an easy cease and desist right there? Just get it out of there.
Yeah, it is, brother. It's literally as simple as an email. They ain't gonna act like Drake's not backed by Universal, even though he's trying to sue his way out of a deal right now.
Did he drop 3 hours to get out of 3 albums to get out of the Universal deal? I'm just asking.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like that could be what happened, but I don't know. Record deals are very weird. So like maybe because that's what I immediately thought when I heard 3 albums. I was like, oh, this nigga trying to rush his way out of the fucking Universal deal so he can properly litigate this lawsuit. But I don't know if it can work that way.
Frank Ocean
they have to approve it.
The reason he did it, Frank Ocean did it, and now they made a rule after Frank Ocean did it.
I thought they tried to play against him when Frank Ocean did it too.
But Frank Ocean succeeded, but they have a rule that if you do it, and once you got your deal, you got a moratorium where you have to wait a year for most people in their contract now. So I don't know what Drake contract is, but he could. All 3 of them are released on Universal. So
well, yeah.
So
Yeah, this could have been.
This definitely could have been the play. This
Let me
could have
get
been
out
the
my
ham
deal
trying to
type of
get.
situation.
Yeah, we've seen it. Like Frank Ocean, we've seen it before, yo.
But we can speculate on that a little bit, But
Does he get to keep? Does he get to keep his? Because doesn't he have an imprint on Universal?
Definitely.
So
but
does
here
he
goes
get
some
to
of
keep?
some
Yeah.
reactions to Drake album. I mean, a lot of people, the 3 albums. You know what I mean? Nigga said that the 3 albums is basically. You know what I mean? Which one
I'm
would
not
be
even
Iceman? Jordan?
and I understood this.
Is Jordan
I was
Iceman?
like,
Yeah, most likely. The
Damn.
other two was absolutely awful. At least Jordan was averaging 20 something.
Oh man. They also
was Jordan still good on the Wizards?
He averaged
he was
22.
averaging 20 a game.
He made an All-Star game. One person had 46 points. So.
Drake.
But a lot of shots, though. A lot of shots in that 43.
So clearly, Iceman is Westbrook. Which one is Paul George? Maid of Honor?
Made 100%.
That was the only. Yeah, I don't know, man. This nigga Drake is weird.
Then you had niggas saying, Kendrick said, "I'll beat your ass and hide the Bible of God watching." This nigga Drake responded, "Well, why don't you read it instead?" You know what I mean? Took Drake 2 years to tell Kendrick read the Bible. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong.
We got to be honest. That's a sassy ass response.
Definitely.
Listen, where's Monterey to defend Drake? Where you? Tell him to come.
Yeah, I was gonna say Monterey is the nigga that's gonna come. You gonna you niggas for 2 years. 2 years. Anytime anything brought up about Kendrick or Drake, y'all niggas was like, he doesn't want
a dissertation and all that chat, and I'm like, what the fuck you at?
Let's get into it though.
He said when that shit was make it make sense. He finna go on a whole range.
Track listings.
You know what I mean? Iceman. Let's get the track listing. Hold on. But yeah, Iceman was the first of the ones that I listened to. I'm pretty sure that's the one everybody.
It's the first one everyone
one out.
To.
Technically,
niggas didn't immediately listen to Habibi or fucking goddamn Maid of Honor.
Well, I did because I listened to this whole album while I was.
That'll make you look like you listen. Nigga, you probably listened to Maid of Honor first.
Actually, this came out while the thing was playing on episode 4, and I thought it was just music video. But then I realized, like 45 minutes in, this is the whole entire album. By the way, that was dope of him to do. By the way, having a music video for every song.
Yeah, yo, look, he's just trying to. You gotta realize this is all just a play. All the music videos for him to be like, I wasn't just hurt for 2 years. I was preparing for this comeback, looking at the videos I filmed. Look, I had 3 albums worth of material. Y'all niggas they ran me out. That wasn't the case.
Your mic go off here a little bit. So I'll make sure everybody can hear him go. But how do y'all feel about that, Cam? How do you feel about having every song played before? It started at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern, and it went like 30 minutes before the album came out, and they had every song on the end was the entire album of Iceman.
I mean, I wasn't like staying up anticipating it. I was just gonna wake up, listen to it with fresh ears, tired eyes, and just be like, all right, let's see what we got here.
In the group chat. I waited until this morning to listen to it because
I didn't run to listen to it. I'm gonna take this whole hour that it was on my trip to work and be like, all right, let's listen to it and see what we got here. Because at first,
damn nigga, you got an hour commute to work. That's nasty.
Man, on Iceman, here go some of the niggas
disgusting.
That Drake dissed that he took aim at on the album. You know what I mean?
Did he really just J. Cole?
A nice
line. The big 3 never should have been a thing, yo. There were too many cooks in the kitchen.
A line about the married rapper.
Yeah, the married. But that was that.
The ones that were obvious was Kendrick, Rocky, Khaled, cold.
He said his name. That was the only one he did by name. He didn't just name drop it. Cal's the only nigga that got name
Dr.
dropped.
Dre, Pusha T, Joe Budden. He had a whole. He did.
Yo, but the Pusha T, but with Pusha T, he was still light with it. It was just the Virginia
still basketball players, LeBron James and DeMar DeRozan, two niggas that don't rap.
No, I do want to say this.
That
Palestine line, he Larry June. That man, I didn't talk about this. Larry June he'll make sure no matter what, he will put this bar in here. That Palestine line, he pushed that motherfucker. He was gonna find a way to say Palestine.
Everything not red, white, blue, and red, white, green.
Yeah, okay. We got. I'm trying not to think about Drake's Jewish side, guys. Let's not bring Palestine into this.
We talking about the bars, Afro. He said you didn't say free Palestine.
I know. I'm just saying, Drake is still a Jewish man, so like in my mind, he's definitely here for Greater Israel. Maybe he's not. He's a better person.
Drake is evolving. We ain't get no Baby M lines, so I mean.
Yeah, but the number of Capo shout outs was fucking like this nigga turned into a goddamn Krispy Kreme factory for this nigga Capo. I'm there, nigga. He never
been this popular going through Twitter, bro. I can talk to you. I guess he is on Kiriko, but God, going this boy.
Are we?
I'm just trying to find the track list.
Tell me if I'm tweaking. Tell me.
Just tell me if
did he not?
It take too long. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Track list. Here we go.
All right. Are we ranking each song?
You know what I mean? So track list. I mean, you can if you want to, or you could just give whatever.
I'm saying, you know how long it's gonna take you? Because then y'all gonna set the precedent for me and HollyHood to do the rest of them, and we will be here.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get the most I can out of this. Because listen to other
right, so yeah, Iceman dropped 18 songs. You know what I mean? Album was about an hour and 8 minutes total.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a quick album. It's a quick listen.
First song on the album, Make Them Cry. You know what I mean? We know Drake is known for the intro. How did this intro do?
I give it an A on the first listen. Drake's good for the beat switch. I think the beat switch did carry. But if you listen to it again on the second run, and the theme, make them cry, make them remember, make them know, and make them pay. You know, Drake was going off. I like rapidy rap Drake on these beats. So I give it an A minus on the second listen. That's what I'm gonna say for that. You know, it's not a Tuscan leather. It's not a Over My Dead Body, but you know, it's over like the other joints that he had. You know, is it? I think it's a
Champagne Poetry.
I think Champagne Poetry was tough.
I think you were right on the nose when you said that the beat switch carried, because it did.
I think it's a top 5 Drake intro.
Weak start, strong finish.
Yeah, I think I put it at 5 as a Drake intro, but I give it a B+.
I did. By the way, to Meet the Grim Reaper, and I'm constantly battling. I'm battling age. I'm battling this. I'm battling that. I thought that was a great, like, introspective, like, version of Drake that we don't really get to see much lately.
Yeah, you were talking about introspective. Hold on. Yo, never forget, folks, that Iceman in the Marvel comic books is canonically gay now. So what's this album, Drake coming out of the closet?
Chill on Robert Drake, brother.
Well, look,
my nigga
Bobby Drake is Iceman, brother.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Afro. Aubrey Plaza, Death, Grim Reaper. I see what you're doing.
Oh shit! See, nigga picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, man.
That was a pause.
Definitely. But all right.
Only if you're insecure about yourselves.
So everybody, we felt like the intro was a good starter for the
solid intro.
Yeah, I give it like a B. I felt
like it was a better timestamp than the one he used as a timestamp, bro.
Definitely.
I just like the beat switch really did carry it though. Beat switch, I was like,
I'm gonna just, I'm gonna let you. We'll just go one by one. I mean, Cam, how you felt about the Iceman project in totality? Then
Ooh,
we'll go
that's
to
a totality. Let's get with
then
this
we'll go
shit.
to Zelmay, then the Afro afterwards.
I'll say this. The only song, yeah, like I feel as though you can listen to everything very cohesively and just run it through. The song there's a definite skip for me is Bees on the Table. I can skip it. Yeah, I'm good on that.
You wasn't here for the 21 Savage
You
feature,
didn't do
yo?
nothing.
Hey, about bees on the
You
table.
you got my rain a lot. You got my rain a lot. That's the first
Oh
skip.
damn, Monterey's here.
And
Ray Hudson.
arguably, I listened to this so many times. You can skip What Did I Miss, and you can skip Plot Twist. I'm good on that. Too Hard for the Radio. I think there's gonna be a hit. That's a joint right there.
Really?
I
That song, yo.
That beat slaps, and then the whole West Coast vibe on the beat switch. That was a good joint right there. Little Birdie, you can skip, and Don't Worry. I say those are the only skippable joints right there. But
that's almost half the fucking album.
I skipped 5 songs. Like what?
At 18, so that's not.
I think Make Them Cry is a slapper. Whisper My Name is a slapper. Running Atlanta. Come on, like,
Shebang, nigga.
Future did carry. Shebang. 40's back. 40 did his thing on the beat. You know what I mean? Make Them Pay. Rapidly Rap Drake. I love it. I like the dark tones on the each beat for the make songs. National Treasure, slapper right there. What did I miss? I mean, I listened to it so many times. It's still a good song, but it's I don't gotta listen to it again. The Too Hard for the Radio is just I don't know. He was kind of like rapidy rap Drake, but still on like the hype beat. I can fuck with make them remember. That's a good job. But Firm Friends, solid. Make Them Know. Not the best Drake outro. It's not I don't think it's up there for a Drake outro.
There's a lot of make them on this.
Yeah, it's just reminding you that I hate these niggas. But for Iceman, I think the Drake rule. You gotta spend at least give like a 3-week gap since release to efficiently rate the album.
Really?
Hey, that's what I'm told. You gotta wait like 2-3 weeks to give a official rating. Hey, listen, what's it? The Nevermind album, that joint. With
garbage.
Not too much on
slapper. Honestly,
that John's a certified slapper.
That mother's certified garbage.
Y'all tweet.
I can't stand that album. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't rock.
Hold on. Flight's book, Texto Green. Come on, the Joe and 21 Savage.
I'm sorry. I can't. Honestly, Nevermind is one of the few albums
on that Joe Sticky.
I hate it. I freaking hate Sticky. No, I can't.
Anyways, hold on. I'll keep it on Iceman. I'm gonna get Iceman a B+. Only a few skippables. It's a quick listen. I mean, if you just run through
especially if you skip a third of the songs.
Then you only gotta skip 2 songs. Honestly, you skip Bees on the Table.
How we go from 5 to 2 to 7?
No, what I'm saying is I'm only skipping What Did I Miss? Because I listened to this one time. It's still a good song. I would say skip Bees on the Table. I can't listen to it. And Lil Birdie, that's it. Like we absolutely skip.
Definitely some other ones you said, but it's okay.
I said Plot Twist. It's all right. And then Don't Worry. I know for sure I don't want to listen to Lil Birdie, and I don't want to listen to Beats on the Table. I know that for a fact.
Yo, I'm here. I'm always here for a 21 Savage feature, bro. That nigga
I wish 21 rapped on there, but he didn't. So
he did.
Next.
Bees on the Table. But listen, I have a option. Listen, it's something about my mental that if I hear a song and you make a worse version of the song, I don't like it. So Ran to Atlanta, I did not like. I know people like
really.
I've heard Ran to Atlanta and I heard a better version of it, And I know it can be better, and I expect it better because of Future and Drake, and that's on me. I recognize that, so I didn't even put that into my review and my thing because I know I expect when Future and Drake to come together, I expect like magic. And then Molly Santana was the cherry on top for me to not like it. You know, I like Molly Santana in a lot of ways. And Too Hard for the Radio.
No, man, you ain't like Future Drake on there.
That's probably the only part I did like, to be honest with you.
All right, that's fair.
But and then Too Hard for the Radio. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't rock with it.
All I hear is squabble up, and it's worse, and it bothers me. And I know it's a me thing comparing it to something else, and I shouldn't. But when I hear something that sounds similar to something else,
I'm not comparing it to anything else, and I didn't like it either.
And by the way, even if you listen to GNX review, I don't like West Coast style music like that.
Well, listen, I still think GNX is the best album of 2024.
I do not, but still, and I like Kendrick, and Kendrick did a great job with it. So that sound ain't for me. And then I do agree with the other.
That was 2024, right? Yeah.
GNX was like 2025, right? What? I don't know.
The very end of 24.
Oh, I was gonna say it was like before Christmas.
But other than that, I agree with. I like Plot Twist, but that's it. But Bees on the Table and Little Birdie can skip too. So that's why it couldn't be like if y'all are reading my board, which y'all can't see right now. 9 is no skips, 8 is great, 6.5 is good, and anything below that I'm never listening to again. So I gave this a 7.75. It was an 8.5 album, but
these numbers are crazy. But okay.
Listen, I don't grade it easy anyway. So
we have to figure out Mari's ears work. So whether
my ears do work, honestly, never mind. Didn't work for me. They would be.
But for the most part, I enjoyed this album. By the way, like I said, I stayed up to 3:00, and I did not feel like regretted it listening to this. So I enjoyed it. By the way, like I said, it's just 4 songs out of 18 that I didn't really like. The rest of them I liked pretty much. Make Them Know was weird to me. It was like it didn't feel like it didn't fit listening wise, but everything else fit perfectly. It was about Drake being introspective for a percentage. You know, in some songs he went away from it. It was focused on what Kendrick and them was saying in the beef and what the aftermath. And he started off the song with Make Them Cry, which confuses me on what people are talking about. When they were like, I want Drake to be introspective, but I don't. But I'm like, okay, so he be introspective about what happened the last 2 years. And he's specifically telling you, y'all asking him, how does it feel to meet the Grim Reaper? And how you feel after that? And he telling you, I'm battling agent, I'm battling this. 2024 was a rough year for me. Y'all said I took a loss, and maybe I did. I even looked Meek Mill in the mirror. I looked in the mirror and saw Meek Mill and said, damn, this must be how he feel. He telling you, basically he told you he lost, but at the same time, he giving you perspective, but you can't be mad at him for giving a perspective on that.
Master at the little petty jabs, yo.
It is, but not from the Treasure, by the way. I like Nash. I love Nash Treasure. But and Whisper My Name is my favorite song. I just want to put that out there. So that's one of my favorite songs. But like I said, I like the album.
What his favorite song is? That's crazy.
It was. It's my favorite song.
I believe you. This nigga can't just be old.
I said, Whisper My Name's fire.
Yeah. He said fire, didn't he? Yeah,
he said fire. He said fire.
It's my top 5 song on the album.
Yeah, so it was like one of my favorite. Janie, it's shut the up basically. I hated the hook.
Up to slapper, yo.
I hated the hook. I will say that I hated the hook.
Janie shut the fuck up to slapper.
But Drake was flowing in his rap. I hated the hook, but he was flowing on the rap in his verse, which is weird to say because you normally think hook over verse, but he was flowing his verse. I hated the hook, but like I said, solid album. I really liked it. Make Them Pay. He dissed everybody. It was entertaining to me. He really loved thick women, thick ebonies, of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sky Black and Cherokee getting a nod on there.
He went to the history
album.
I do like Burning Bridges felt like classic Drake, which kind of made me like kind of hate Bees on the Table more after just listening to
No, the innocence is gone, nigga. The innocence is gone. He can never go back.
Yeah. By the way, the J. Cole line was interesting because it proved Maul right. That somehow J. Cole was the one who never called back to Drake, which is interesting. When he keep telling you everybody he love him. And Drake said, why you never called back? But it is what it is. History is written. And I'm like, so you didn't sit here and went on a whole tour saying you love this man. He called you and you never called back. It's weird too. Again, then he went to Shanghai and scored 4 points. I don't know what's going on there. Shout out, good album though.
What'd you give it?
I give it a 7.75 out of 10. Slightly higher than GNX, by the way, which is interesting.
No. All right. Look, y'all niggas know I'm not a Drake Negro, but I didn't hate this album. I even went into it being like, I don't really listen to fucking Drake, yo. So I don't really. I mean, obviously older Drake, of course, but I fucked with this album way more than I thought I would, yo. Shebang, that's just a fucking slapper. In my opinion, Shebang might be the best album to me, just because I don't know. Make Them Pay, I fucking Make Them Pay too. Like you said, Dennis Shut the Fuck Up is a slapper. Some may not like the hook, but I can't lie. Bees on. I love 21 Savage. But yeah, you can miss me with Bees on the Table. I wasn't really fucking with that shit. But overall, I think super solid album, yo. You can't be mad at it. I do think that I liked it less on the second listen through though.
Same.
So that was the thing. But overall, I give it a solid 8, yo. 8 out of 10. It was there. I was prepared to be like, yo, I'm probably gonna have to skip most of this album, yo, and fucking because I'm just not. And no, he played his parts on the song, yo. Fucking it was a cohesive album too. You understood the tone of the album going through placement. Like the song placement was really good.
Excuse me.
Fucking Gesundheit. I feel like the song placement. I don't know. I'm always a big fan of album composition, yo. If the songs make sense back to back to back like that, I fuck with it. I don't know. It's a weird ADHD thing. But so yeah, I give it 8 out of 10, yo. Solid. I can't even be mad at it. Am I gonna listen to it again? Probably not. I'm just gonna be real. I don't know. Maybe a couple songs might make it into the playlist rotation, but I don't think it's gonna become like a full revolution dealio for me. So, but I think a couple songs will definitely make it into the playlist. I'm sure it's gonna go up outside, though. I'm sure it's gonna be super duper solid in the streets.
The 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and I'm surprised I rated it that high because y'all niggas know I'm not a Drake fan per se. I'm not like a straight Drake hater unless he's actively beefing with Kendrick.
Shout out to you, Nico Williams.
Shout out to your boy Unico.
Yeah, shout out Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Oh yeah, I had to make it work and sneak listen to the album at work to get this one. But I'm not gonna hold everybody long. I think this is probably the best album I think he's had in probably like a couple of years. I don't think I've jammed as much album since probably like maybe Her Loss. I think was the last one that I think has probably been this good to me. Not to say that the other albums have been bad. Yo? Not to say that the albums are bad in between. It's just I think this is probably the best album he's had in the last couple of years.
Better for y'all, you know.
No, I said like I think Her Loss is probably still a little bit better than this one, but I think it's a good album.
So it clears some sexy songs for you and
it clears sexy songs for you, the 100 gigs joint, like it clears
for all the dogs, brother.
For all the dogs, I do think it's better than that, though. Like stuff like First Person Shooters wasn't on. I think it's better.
I might like For All the Dogs more than Miss Low Key.
That's just me. Like I do think Her Loss is better, but I think For All the Dogs is a little bit better. But I like how everything goes together. I want to go back and listen to like all the make thems. I want to see if all the make thems go together. If I listen to them all back to back or something. But otherwise, I like the flow of everything. I feel the same way probably as Zell when like my favorite two songs are Whisper the Name and National Treasures. Like National Treasures, straight slapper. Can't even hold you on that. And Whisper My Name, I don't even think it's top 5. I think it's top 3. And then from there, like the low point of the album for me, like I wanted to say it was like no skips, but I'm like, nah, like I do feel like the end of the No, I'm not gonna. I would say for me, I don't hate no song on it, but I do feel like from Little Birdie through Firm Friends, you could probably just cut that out, and you will probably be fine.
How do you feel about Bees on the Table?
Bees on the Table, bro. That is a skill.
I ain't got no problem with Bees on the Table. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't got no problem with it. I don't have a problem with Bees on the Table. Like it's not gonna be my favorite jam or nothing, but I don't hate the song.
I just wish he would have been.
Like I don't hate that song. I like, please believe when you get to the other album, I talk about the one Sexy Red on something. Then I tell you something I don't like. But it just
like that shit.
No.
Yeah,
no,
I got a lot to say
get to it in a minute.
I'm not going to that.
Before I dip out of here, Sexy Red turned the Cha-Cha Slide into a twerk song. I mean,
no, I was like, she tried. She tried. That's my word with her. She tried on both songs. But either way,
is hilarious.
She tried. So like I say, it's better than she did for the Chris Brown one. The Chris Brown one was an abomination. But either way, like I rocks with it. I do think like the end of the album is a bit of a lower point for it. Like it sort of loses what kept me for the most of it. So I'm gonna ride with probably Afro Coming. I think it's an 8 out of 10 album. I think it's a good album. I don't really think it's nothing that makes me hate it, but there are some low points to it. And like Cam said, the outro ain't really, to be honest, it's not really an outro, but he's just like, fuck it. Like, this your album, take it or leave it. And I'm just going to talk about the other people out there. Like it's not really an outro. No, it's like, to me, it's not really an outro. It's just like, here, I'm going to talk about the other people that I didn't talk about in the last 17 songs and I'm done with it. That's pretty much how I feel about it. I like it. It's not an outro, but it's like, here's the other one and just be done with it.
How did you feel about James?
So what you give it? What's the overall score?
I gave it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good album. I don't really think it's nothing to hate on it, but it is some low points to it that keep it from like just an elite album or something.
Everybody got around 8 out of 10, right? 7.75
I would say, yeah. I was going into it ready to hate.
Yeah.
Let me get in here real quick. You know what I mean? All right, mine rated 8 out of 10. Okay, Iceman, you feel me? I've been anticipating this, John. I'm gonna keep it a buck because Drake's still my guy. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. Like I was always a fan of Drake. I was always a fan of Kendrick. I just felt like Kendrick was always the better rapper, and he was gonna win the feud. So, you know what I mean? But that never took away from my listening of Drake. You know what I mean? But this album, you know what I mean, I kind of agree with everybody. You know what I mean? It's good, but not great. You know what I mean? What keeps it from being great, I mean, there's a few songs on here that I feel like, I mean, you could skip. Like out of an 18-track album, if I'm skipping like 5-6 songs, then that your greatness score kind of greatly falters after that. Like I mean, but Make Them Cry is a good joint. Nice start off. I like Dust. I mean, I like the concept of that joint. Whisper My Name is Fire. Like I said in the group chat, I like what he was doing on Shut the Fuck Up. I mean, I'm gonna give it a buck. I love Drizzy and Hendrix. I hate that nigga Molly Santana. Whoever the fuck he is, he ruined the fuck out of that song. Like, I mean, that Ran to Atlanta was cool until that nigga came on, and I was
thought that was a girl.
It was a girl.
Whoever it was,
she was twerking on that.
Until that motherfucker came on the song, I was fucking with it, and then I was like, nah. Don't ever put this Molly Santana motherfucker on anything ever again. I'm cool.
Damn, I didn't think it was that bad, yo.
No, that shit was horrible. You know what I mean?
It was awful. By the way, shout out to Molly Santana. She got a song I like.
No, just keep it up.
I'm
not gonna compete with this shit on
Molly Santana, man. I'm cool.
I don't feel like she. Damn, where's she from?
She fucked that song up, man.
That verse was awful.
But Shebang fire. Yeah, I mean, I like Shebang.
Shebang, my favorite song on the album.
It's a surprising fire one.
Make Them Pay is
really.
Yeah, Shebang is fire, but Make Them Pay. I love the Denise Williams free sample. That joint's fire on that joint. Burning Bridges. You know what I mean? National Treasures. That's probably my favorite one. You know what I mean? I don't like Bees on the Table. The last couple songs that
unanimously agree.
The last couple songs that Drake and 21 have offered us haven't really been that good, to be honest. You know what I mean? They haven't really
used all the magic on the first one, yo.
Yeah, they haven't really made a good song together since Her Loss. Like, but Bees on the Table was horrible.
Stop going to
what did I miss? You know what I mean? I like What Did I Miss. I liked What Did I Miss when it came out. I mean, but we heard it a bunch of times already. So
yeah, they played that shit the fuck out.
Do you like, I got a question. Do you like the Let's Go part? That throws me off in the song. I hate that in the song. Like,
Let's go.
Why you hyping me up?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
But
Too Hard for the Radio, I had to go back because when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, this shit ass. And then when I listened to it again, I was like, I listened to it again, I was like, all right, this joint is cool. I fucks with it. Make them remember
I listened to it again. I couldn't
make them remember we heard that joint. He was giving niggas heavy bars on there, especially Kendrick. You know what I mean? And then like Monray said, Little Birdie, the Firm Friends, them joints is ass. Like you can keep them. And
I didn't hate them, but
like at the end of the album took me out of that. How
I like Firm Friends. I think Firm Friends was the outro. Women good.
I don't think Little Birdies was that bad. If I'm going
out of the three, Firm Friends is the best. But Little Birdie and Don't Worry, I'm cool on them joints. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not mad at that. I didn't think Little Birdies was
overall
bad. But I could.
Overall,
I can see why niggas wouldn't fuck with it.
Overall, I do like the direction of this album. I feel like Drake definitely got back into.
Whoever arranged this shit was in their bag.
He definitely got back into his pen. You can see that. I mean, when he, emotional Drake is the best Drake, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because he give us
that nigga needs a sense of turmoil.
Yeah, I mean, he give us everything. I mean, the introspective shit with. In the first song, learning that his pop got cancer and all this other shit.
Which his dad says he's lying, by the way, which is confusing.
Which is crazy. If he lying, hey.
So Drake's already lying to it.
If he lying about that, that's crazy. But
that's what Dennis said though.
Overall,
that is.
Literally, got him saying that.
Overall, I like the tone of Iceman though. It's getting back to the Drake that I was introduced to. A lot of introspective bars. A lot of good wordplay in that motherfucker too. Because he was saying some shit.
That's bad.
But yeah, lyrically, I feel like this John did what it was supposed to do. It was a good John, and like I said, there's a couple Johns on here that you can skip for sure. But overall, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
That's good.
I think that's the highest score it's gotten.
How the hell you usually lower with me compared to everybody else?
I mean, to be fair, like y'all say shebang is like it had to grow on me. When I first listened to it, I was like, "What is this?" But listen to it again, I can admit it does go. It does go in. It's surprising that it does.
Man, I can't believe you really don't like the hook on Janet. Shut the fuck up.
I do not. But I do. I got a question for y'all before Afro go, because he said this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if y'all got this far, but by the third listen, some of the bars just annoyed me at the time,
bruh.
Because after you hear it so many times, and it's my fault for listening to 41 songs 3 times. But after a while, you be like, I don't give a fuck about your victim shit.
Yeah, I think that's you drying yourself so much.
I'm 41 songs. I'm doing the man, not the artist bullshit, yo. I was like, nigga, miss me.
And then the song with even the song I like, Dust the Plex off. I never heard a hit from you, bro. You was playing Good Kid, Mad City. You was on it. Poetic Justice.
Right.
So I know you was listening to them songs. You seen it, dog. You was there.
Right.
Like I ain't never heard. I don't remember none of your rap. Nigga, you hit one of the hardest bars. We seen it. So, but I get it. He doing the same thing J. Cole did when he said he hated some surgery and J. Cole didn't.
But yeah, overall, Iceman, quality John. You know what I mean? Drake definitely was worth the wait on this one. But let's get to the.
I do got one more question before we can go.
Go ahead.
I saw a lot of fans that was anticipating his. I know some Drake fan that was like, he got to come back hard for what Kendrick did, and they did not like this album. From when I talked to like 20 of them today, because like I said, I work in a place with like 1,000 people working in this building, but so I was just going around asking people. Because I didn't really have no jobs today, so I just got a chance to go around and just ask people questions.
All right. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas on the flip side because I ain't listened to the other 2 albums. I am gonna listen to them though. I did listen to the Sexy Red joint though. Yeah, and
But what y'all think about that though?
Brother. What's how Afro Kami sounding out?
Hasta luego, boys.
Because there is a thing that I seen from some Drake fans felt disappointed because they was like, "Dang, Kendrick beat you, dog. You got to come back harder." And then they were disappointed with them.
I've seen that narrative too. You know what I mean?
These are actual Drake fans too. They was like, because they wanted him to have like the Pusha T comeback, God's plans type of shit.
Yeah, I feel like
God's plan, by the way, but
nah. You know what I mean? I feel like
expectation.
The expectations definitely, but what Kendrick did to Drake was on a higher scale, worse scale than what Pusha T did. Like he was able to actually come back from that, fairly easily, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this John, it's kind of hard because everything that transpired after the beef. Lawsuits and all that other shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like niggas just probably wanted him to. Probably
they wanted God's plan. They wanted like that.
Yeah.
Bang.
They probably want him
to. And this album don't have really like those type of songs.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's really good song though. But
I think people probably wanted they probably wanted some God's plan type shit, some like 5 a.m. in Toronto type Drake type shit. But you know what I mean? But he in a different mindset. And they about to be 40, dog. Like, I mean, but all right, let's get to Maid of Honor though. You know what I mean? We got Maid of Honor. I'm gonna just keep this John. I feel like this album was like like one of them experimental projects. You know what I mean? Like a more life, honestly, never mind 2.0 type shit. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna just go with the songs I don't like. Cheetah Print, I hate it. You know what I mean?
I hate this
horrible. You know what I mean?
I'm only halfway through it. That's why I ain't saying much on this album.
Do not like Cheetah Print. The shit is horrible. You know what I mean? Whole Phase is cool. I like Whole Phase. I never liked the joint with Central C when that joint came out.
I hate that song with a passion.
That song is not good. You know what I mean? I do like the joint with Pop Can. That joint is like BBW probably my second favorite song out of this.
I love when it get that reggaeton island style. I love that little section right there. And then even for me, I'll let you go, but
for me, out of these, so I like a lot of people I seen the discussion online say they don't like this joint. I actually do. You know what I mean? I like Maid of Honor. It's some Jones on there. The best joint to me is True Bestie. That shit is a slap. Like, you know what I mean? True Bestie is fucking fire. Like, I mean, I can see that joint going crazy this summer. Like, I mean, that shit is fire. I mean, I like New Bestie too. Q&A is cool. And Princess was all right. I mean, overall, Maid of Honor, like I said, it's really just like 3 songs that I don't like. You know what I mean? Which is the features. You know what I mean? I really don't like Outside Tweaking. I don't like Cheetah Print, and I don't like Which One.
Same.
I mean, other than that, it was solid. Like, I mean, I like the what can I say? I like Pop Drake. You know what I mean? When he get on his little, you know what I mean? When he get in this bag, I mean, that's why I say I like Honestly Nevermind. You know what I mean? Because it was a different sound that actually worked. You know what I mean? And I feel like he took some of that and put it into this. You know what I mean? And it worked for me. You know what I mean? So it was cool. But like I said, the Sexy Red song, I'm going to just say this now, because it's another one on her BT too. Drake, I know you fuck with Sexy Red. It's cool. I mean, that's your shorty, that's your homegirl. But can y'all please stop making songs, dog? Like, just stop.
Shake his ass. Well,
I don't want to hear y'all make no more music together. Every song that y'all have made together so far has not been good. You know what I mean? It's not like I have not heard a credible Sexy Red and Drake song that I can keep in my playlist. Like Cheetah Print is probably the worst fucking song I heard all year. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even exaggerating. That shit is fucking horrible.
I got a question. If it stayed with that first beat and then switched to that second one halfway through, would it have been okay? Because that second beat is awful. I don't know what the y'all did in the second half. That first half was vibey a little bit.
Yeah, when they switched it up,
she got awful.
I'm like, come on, man. Like
I can't fight it because I have heard that one. And
like that shit was just. I thought I was mad at Molly Santana until I heard this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, dog. But yeah, overall, Maid of Honor, I gave that joint a 7.1. You know what I mean? Like I said,
it's a passing grade.
I like this joint. It's a lot of songs on here that can easily get onto a playlist. That can easily, like I said, True Bestie might.
That shit hard, dog.
That shit is fire. Like that shit is really fire. Like I mean, I'm telling you, that shit gonna be a summer slap, just like WNBA. That shit gonna be. But we'll get to that in a minute.
You just mentioned my number 1 and 2 songs.
Yeah, I mean,
everything I heard last night.
But True Bestie, that shit is that's Drake. That's peak Drake right there. But yeah, I give it a 7.1.
Y'all can see my board, but I give it a 6.75, which is a passing grade. It's a solid thing. Like it's the same thing. HollyHood said. True Bestie. Listen, second favorite song of the whole night. That song is amazing. I also like Stuck because I am a 90s baby. Stuck is 100% 90s. I did a side when I did a little sidekick. It just goes to the side to side like old 90s. I love that song, so I did love that one. I also like it was an interlude. Then like I said, Amazing Shape and BBW. That's when like between that Q&A kind of made it weird, but the rest of it like hit. Like if you took Q&A out and just had them as an EP, that'd be one of the best EPs I heard in a long time. So that's fire. Goose and the Juice like a little older than 90 something, maybe like 80s or 70s. I couldn't quite tell it, but it's a really good fun song. Princess, It felt like one of those Wayne rock traps. Well, like one of them Wayne type rock beats, and it was all right. But like I said, 6.75 is solid. I think some people overhated it because it was different and it wasn't cohesive in a way. It was just like a bunch of experimental songs to see which one stick for virality. But I agree with him. I think True Bestie finna go.
That True Bestie, man, that shit is. When I heard that shit, I said, "Oh, I gotta run this shit back." You know what I mean?
Q&A kind of ruined it. Like it was on the streak and then Q&A ruined it, which happens in the next album because HollyHood, if he was here last night when I was up and I was bragging about this other album when it started, but we'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, New Bestie was good too. I just like the Alibi.
Both of the Bestie songs is fire. I mean, but True Bestie, that shit is just.
Then he got Firm Bestie. He liked things. I guess it's a lot of besties.
They love his besties, don't
he? Yeah. But BBW, like I said, that Nola style, Amazing Shape, reggaeton. I like Drake different styles. It's cool. I hate it. I hate that UK Drake style. Please stop. And the West Coast Drake, I do not like West Coast Drake. West Coast Drake and UK Drake is not my style.
Yeah, West Coast Drake, I'm cool on. West
and
Coast
UK Drake is UK Drake. I'm not though.
Oh yeah, UK Drake too. I'm cool on UK Drake.
Yeah, so
that's Central C John. Nah, dog.
I hated it when you put it out the first time. Like, Murray heard this cheetah song. I want to know his opinion on. He said he only got halfway through, but Murray, how did you feel about the
halfway through?
Yeah,
how you feel about
right now
the Cheetah Print song,
bro? Like I said, I stopped.
Was it okay at the beginning? Was it okay?
I think I'm right there on around like Amazing Shape. But look, I'm gonna be real. Like, and this is like 3 for 3 because Chris Brown had one with Sexy Red. It was probably the worst one on the entire album with like him, Sexy Red, and Glorilla. That movie is horrid. And then
that song is horrible. Bro.
It's horrid. And then we followed it up with 2 different Sexy Red tracks on this. And look, I tried to withstand the one on Habib T. I tried, and my face still cringed. This one, look, bro, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. HollyHood said it the nice way. Look, no, she a girl or whatever. Look, we're gonna have to just be real about like the fact that Sexy Red might be getting a little bit more exposed on her lack of rapping ability or being able to come with a consistent flow on different beats. Because this is not it, bro. I'm just sorry. It's like they struck gold with one of the earlier joints with Sexy Red and him. Like they was able to make it. These two, look, bro. And the Chris Brown one, I'm throwing in there too. We got to stop this, bro. Like, just everybody. I've come to realize now, everybody can't do features. I'm keeping it being. Everybody can't do features, and these three are. I ain't gonna say she can't, but these three are not the ones for going forward. It's not it. It's bro. Like it's one thing if you just ain't feeling the joint. These must bad, bro. Like it's like everybody flowing, and then once you get halfway through the song and she starts, and you're just like, well, yeah, no, there you go. That was a good try, and it's just bro. It's just not gonna go. So it's just bro. It's just, no. Like, at least I tried to go through the one on Habibti. Like, she tried, because at least she tried to stick with the flow and the how the song, the melody and everything. This one, bro, just I ain't throw this away, bro. You just throw this whole thing away.
I want to ask you that question as HollyHood. With the first part of the first 25% when they had that little beat, where they kept you before the beat switch, because the beat switch was the god awful thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, the beat was fine. I was flowing with the song, and mind you, Pop Drake and R&B Drake are not really the Drakes that I mess with the most. Like, to me, they're more hit or miss. But I was flowing with it. Soon as they swapped up and she started, I was like, oh my god, it just like killed the whole vibe. But I was like, yep. Killed the whole vibe, bro. Like, dang near instantly. It just, the more it went, it was like, man, it's dang near unlistenable. I can't do it. So just like, nah, they're gonna have to find a different lane, because them kind of joints is not it. That's just not it.
Yeah, them joints is not it, brother. I mean, but overall, what y'all give? Oh yeah, Zelme said 6.75. I gave it a 7.1. You know what I mean?
Once I get to True Bestie and Stuck, I'll be able to give you a better consistent of what I think of it.
You're gonna enjoy that True Bestie
shit. Listen, dog, that True Bestie, I'm telling y'all niggas now, man. If you take any song away from Maid of Honor, True Bestie is the listen.
Listen, it got saved, dog, and I ain't saved a lot of them today, but I saved that one. That
was telling you, when you hit them parties this summer, when that shit come on, nigga, telling you, yeah, man, I'm telling you. Just get behind something, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. But
my second favorite song of the night.
Yeah, man. Let's get to the next joint, which was Habibti. You know what I mean?
I can talk about this one. Yeah,
I'll let you start that one. No, go ahead.
All right, Habibti. Like I said, the pop Drake, the R&B Drake, those two are not normally ones I roll with too much, but I can't lie, Habibti. Like, I rocks with it a little bit. Like, I can get with these, WNBA and Slap the City. I ain't gonna hold you. Them two are both slappers. Like, just back-to-back jams, straight up. Take the Red took me out of there. Like, I tried to make it. Like I said, the first half of it with Drake, I love the beat of Her Not There. Like, I love the beat. It was fine. It was flowing. Like, that mother was gonna be a slapper. And then just like, she ruins the mood. Like, it ain't even like she ruined the mood.
You like the Her Not There.
I was like, bro, no, bro. Like, the mood, the music, everything was flowing. She ruins the mood of the song with the way with what she's like. It's just like, So like, it took that away. I'm spent. I feel it. Like, it ain't one of the strongest ones, but I feel it. Gen 5. I love Gen 5. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I do like Gen 5. That one went hard for me too. I think they're my best three. Like, WNBA, Slap C, Gen 5 was good. Classic was a little confusing. I know Zell had me listen to that last night before I even got through it. High Fives is straight. I wasn't like the last three. I wasn't really feeling as much. Like, for me, those are ones that I can just like. They can play in the background, and I just like vibe to it or something of that nature. But I ain't really feeling them as strong.
Kicking them off, but
like I ain't saying, like I said, like that. Like, to me, when I was listening to them, like I was sort of like just almost out of it. Like, not saying like they like calm down music. Like, okay, like, just let that play in the background while you doing whatever or something like that. So they're not bad songs, but I wasn't really feeling them as much as the other ones. But overall, like, I think the album, for what I expected, it's pretty good. Like I said, Sixth Red automatically gonna take it down a little bit because it just hurts. I'm sorry. Like, the other one was unlistenable. This one hurt the most because the song felt so good up until the halfway point. I was like, "Cat freaking gummit." So I'm gonna say probably a good 6.5 out of 10. I think it's a solid album. It's not a bad album or anything of that nature. Like I said, 11 songs. I don't feel like I was gypped for my time. but like I expected it to be a little bit. So especially after the high that Iceman gives you, it's a nice little jam to just sort of slow wine in the background or whatever. So I'm good with like a 6.5. I think it's pretty solid, all things considered. A little confusing at some point, so it's not really not as cohesive as the other ones are. Like it doesn't necessarily flow as easy. It's more like, okay, here's some R&B jams. Take what you want from it, and then just leave the rest. And that's what I did for. Like I took the 6.5, pretty solid on some, and it's good. I wouldn't be surprised if WNBA became the intro for the WNBA for a while. I would not be surprised if they took that song and played it en masse, just because like I can't be mad. That and Slap the City. Hey, look. You can go ahead and just put them back to back and be done with it. We good.
All right, mine rate with the 6.5. I mean, tell me how you felt about Habib.
I gave it a 7.25. And by the way, they was in the group chat when I first, because I already listened. I looked at the whole episode 4, so I heard the whole Iceman already. And then when I listened to Iceman, I realized it was the whole album. I just like, okay, let me go to beat. I literally told them Drake might have his classic again. The way this started from the Rust intro to WNBA to Slap the City. I was telling them in the group chat, I was like, he might have one right now. This is not stopping. Even High Fivers, I'm like, okay, this is it. And even Her Not There, start up. I'm like, okay, this man might have him. He might have another Take Care. He might have his classic. And then I preferred Her Not There. I prefer her not being there because it went down from there, and I'm like, "What happened to my classic? I had a classic. What you do? Why did you do this to it?" And then I'm spent slow song. It kind of slowed the pace of the album down, and then I'm like, "Okay, so we not having a classic no more." And then classic came off, which I sent Monterey because I want to know his thoughts because that beat is so crazy. I love that beat. And the start of it goes so hard. I said, Mar, what you think? Because the ending is weird. He like, it did end weird. And I'm like, why did he switch the beat like that? What is he doing? What? That was a custom thing between these two, Maid of Honor and Habibti. Because in Iceman, he did a great switching the beat. When he switched the beat, it got weird. Because I'm like, these kind of trash. What's the second beat? And then Gen 5, I love Gen 5. It was a good song. White Bone is like a old R&B classic Drake style. Party Next Door song was cool. I'm sorry, I do not like. Y'all know this. I don't like Party Next Door style of R&B, and I love R&B. I love R&B. That's why I rated this album higher probably than Monterey, and I usually rate stuff lower than Monterey because I love R&B, and this is most of the R&B album, which is why I also gave Gibby an album an 8. Because I just love R&Bs, so it's gonna have a slight more bias than anything other music. But his style just does not do it for me. When Party came on, I'm like, and Prioritizing was a decent song. It does it. And Prioritizing is a decent song at the end. So it ended up being a 7.25, and it probably by bias because them first that. A WNBA and Slap the City.
Yeah, I can't lie. That starting off them first 3 boys, like, look, bro.
And then the country, like the country style, the Rust intro. I'm just a little rusty, and then immediately going to the WNBA. I said, "Oh my god!" It's like he just shoved off the Rust, and I said, "Okay, I get what you did there. You shooting like you in the okay. I get you score out, you hooping like you in the, okay. I see what you did there. That's clever. I like that. Then Slap the City. I said, okay." I had the group chat. I didn't put it on my Facebook, and I never put this on Facebook. I was like, yo, we might have a classic here. And then Her Not There, and Her came there, and Her went left. But overall, 7.25, solid. I like it. Like I said, it got 2 saves on my thing automatically. I was even gonna screenshot when I had like, damn, I'm finna save this whole album. It's gonna be in my playlist. And then it didn't. So yeah,
7.2 Fizzy.
Yeah.
All right, for me, I like to BT. I mean, I fucks with R&B Drake. You know what I mean? Some of my all-time favorite songs of Drake come from R&B Drake. You feel me?
This is also true. But me too.
When I look at some of my all-time favorite songs like Days in the East, Passion Fruit. You know what I mean? Fucking Feel No Ways, Madonna
Rock with
shit.
a night off and everything. Like, yeah, like
You know what I mean? You know, when Drake in that type of bag, you know what I mean? But Rusty, I like the intro. WNBA, probably my favorite. I want to say that's in my top 3 across all 3 albums. Yeah,
That's my number one.
It would be what? Make 'em Pay, True Bestie, WNBA. That's my top 3.
Same.
You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at it.
Slap the City, definitely slap. You know what I mean? It's just, I definitely I love the production on Habib T. You know what I mean? I love the production across all 3 albums, to be honest. I mean, I feel like it was some real good beats on here. High Five School. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna beat the dead horse with Her Not Dirt. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, we know that John don't. You know what I mean? I kind of like that John a little bit. Gen 5, definitely my second favorite song on this John right here. Habib T. I like Gen 5. I do agree with Zelmay too. Fort Worth is cool until you hear
Dang.
you know what I mean? And then it's like, all right, dog. You know what I mean? But overall, it's not a bad song if you get past Party. You know what I mean?
Dang.
It's not a bad song. And then Prioritizing is cool. Like overall, I feel like, the shortest out of the 3, but this joint worked. You know what I mean? It's really out of the 11 songs, I only didn't like probably like 2 of them. And that's it. You know what I mean? But overall, I like what, Habib T gave me. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, WNBA and Gen 5. I definitely feel like WNBA probably definitely about to take off. You know what I mean? Especially because the WNBA season just started too.
Man, I'm telling you.
You're going to see Paige Buckner, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark.
They about to play that song in WNBA stands and stadiums, bro. I know they are. That's going to be their anthem.
Like that shit gonna be. I know it's gonna be up, but Habib T, good joint, good offering. I gave it a 7.5. You know what I mean? 7.5. It was a good joint. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, it's only 2 songs on there that I really don't like, and that's the Sexy Red John, and I mean the other one that I wasn't feeling like that, probably Fort Worth because of Party. But other than that,
I don't know what it is.
You know what I mean? It was a good joint.
It's one thing that I will give props to Drake, but there's also one thing we got to point out. The thing I'm going to point out is that the songs that I think most of us, and at least some people are looking at, is the features. The features seem to be struggling with really hit or miss, whether it's like ones with 21 Savage, ones with Sexy Red, ones with some of these newer artists that he's helping to put on or whatever the case. So it's a lot of them just seem to be really hit or miss, but most of the songs Drake's is doing on his own seem to still be doing really well, which is a good testament to say, like, hey, my man done put out 24, somewhere between 18 and 24 albums at this point, and is still able to put on relatively good slappers. So it's a testament to good to say to that. But I'm also just happy in general because, as far as I know, nobody's ever put out 3 albums at once, but all of them seem to have good work put into them. And all of them have good work put into them. They're not just like, oh, he just threw some stuff out here, just put it for shits and giggles. Like, no, like all 3 of them actually, you can see the effort or work put into them, the 3 different styles. They all have good songs in them. They all look like they had good effort put into every one of the projects, which I'm happy to say because once I heard there were 3 albums last night, I was like, oh, shoot, he shadow dropped 2 more. This might go really, really badly. But it seems like this is a success just for like the work that was put into them. They're not like bad projects. So I'm happy to hear that, just for like, not only are you still able to put out good music, but you was able to put out 3 albums at once and all of them are good to solid projects. So I'm very happy just for that answer.
And I agree with that. That's my biggest takeaway from all 3 of these songs. Because when you get 3 albums, 43 songs, you can get an abundance of trash within. I mean, it could just be a bunch of throwaway shit, and that's not what it was. Like, I mean, I feel like out of 43 songs, I could say I genuinely probably didn't like 7 7 to 10. You know what I mean? Maybe. You know what I mean? So to me, that's a hella good ratio right there. I mean, you give me 43 Jones and I like at least 30 plus of them. You know what I mean? Which means, but I never, even after the Kendrick shit, I mean, I never denied Drake's music making ability. Like, the nigga can still make songs. Like,
that's what we got dissed. Do you remember that?
You know what I mean? Like, the nigga can still, he can still make quality music. It's just because of what transpired with the feud, do niggas want to hear the music now? That's all. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, you can still make quality shit, but it's like, once the fan base turn on you, do anybody want to hear this shit? But everybody wanted to hear it because my Spotify crashed like 5 minutes into me listening to the motherfucker. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, definitely tomorrow we'll be bringing up the reaction to this and everything.
Drake is back, but the thing is, Drizzy, if this how you coming, pause, then keep it up. Just leave Sexy Red
and Party alone. Next door.
Like,
we ain't finna that nigga.
Yeah, leave Sexy and Party alone, man. Stop doing songs with the niggas.
I don't know. He might have to leave 21 alone too. The way y'all going, man. He might leave him too.
21. That to me that's the most. That's before we move on. That's the one thing I want to say too. That was the most disappointing song across all 3 projects for me. You know what I mean? Other than the Sexy Red Johns, but Bees on the Table just sound like one of the laziest fucking songs I ever heard in my life. Like, I mean, that shit was just like, I don't know what
21.
What happened between 21 and Drake, but like whatever chemistry they had on Her Loss, that shit is gone. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the last couple songs they've made since Her Loss have been ass. Like, I mean, even the joint that they had on 21's recent album that we review on what it sounded like, and I'm a huge 21 Savage fan, but I hated that album.
Well, maybe it's because, not to intervene before you get off of it, maybe because Bees on the Track, it just reminds me of something that should have been on Her Loss. Like, maybe they're trying to replicate that sound or that vibe too much, and now it's just like, you can't just try to do the same thing multiple times over. It sounds like a track that should have been on that.
Yeah.
And it might would have came off a little better, at least to me.
Yeah. But I feel like even if that joint was on Her Loss, I probably would have hated that shit too.
It do it. It's all he does is say Bees on the table. Bees on the table. Like, it's just like Bees
crazy.
On the table.
Like, that shit is ass. But overall,
I do got a question for you after you get done.
Definitely. No, I was just gonna say overall, I feel like all 3 projects were solid. Like I said, out of 43 songs, I definitely took away I liked at least 30 plus of them joints. So, you know what I mean? I'm not even about to sit up here and fraud like, oh, I get it. Because, what it sound like we definitely was on the Kendrick train. So, you probably thought I was about to come up here and trash Drake. But that's not the case, nigga. I'm the objective member of the group. So,
let's be honest now. Let's be honest. We got called Drake Dicky just because we didn't say we liked family.
Yeah, we definitely got called Drake Dick Riders because we ain't say Kendrick overwhelmingly won the beef. Like,
yeah,
bro, Family Matters wasn't a slapper. Like, come on, dog.
But they trying to deny that good track. They really are.
I said, I'm like, bro, we said he won, man. We said
the nigga won, but we gave Family Matters credit. Like,
y'all too dicky. I'm like, damn.
Like, god damn, my bad. Shit. My fault. Family Matters is ass. My fault, damn.
By the way, Hollywood, the thing I want to ask you, I think this for both of them. I think Cole, Kendrick, and Drake benefited from something that I don't think a lot of people talking about, and that's the fact that rap is not developing artists. Because country music is developing artists.
Right.
R&B is developing artists right now. Giveon, I gave his album an 8. He's developing right now. You kind of see with JID starting in Kendrick cousin, Baby King. You start seeing slowly develop. I'm like, I don't know why they developed this late, but they developed. I'm noticing like country music, R&B, they all having artists that develop, while hip hop literally tells you, just throws these young kids out there. And if you don't sell, it's done. Like the label is just throwing you away. And I think Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole actually benefited from that because they still the big three, even though they almost 40. And I'm like, because when they came up, Wayne then was in their 30s, Kanye, and then you had Jay-Z a little older, but you always had that like stable group out.
Right.
But now I'm like, dog, if you don't sell right away and do numbers, Travis Scott the only one in that little gap between. And he don't really be out there much. So I want to know, do you think that same thing? Because I've been noticing that too. I'm looking at country music. Despite how you feel about Morgan Wallen, they developing him. They even developing black people like Shabuzi. They slowly bringing him up. Do you see R&B with Giveon and what's the other young kid name that just had an album that was fire?
What, Leon Thomas?
Leon Thomas been developing too, but it's another one. It's one that just started coming out recently. I can't think of his name right now. Mario, you think? I don't know. It's another.
I'll figure his name out. But I do agree. To be honest, I equate rap like big three to like the anime's big three. You know what I mean? And like, cause like as long as a motherfucking Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, whatever exists.
Brent Faiyaz.
Oh, Brent Faiyaz. Yeah.
Faiyaz,
yeah. That I do like his last album. That joint was fire. But like, I feel like as long as like those superpowers exist, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, as long as they still exist and they still making quality music, it's going to be hard for the up and comers to come up and surpass them, especially when the music that they making isn't as quality either. Like, I mean, and it is true. I mean, you see these artists, they come out, labels just throw them out there, and when they bomb, all right, nigga, you done. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look at Morgan Wallen's early numbers. Look at Shabuzi early numbers, and then look at it develop. And I'm like, even like Brent Faiyaz and Giveon and all them numbers now. You look how they started and nobody cared. But if you ain't popping up on if you ain't rapping, you ain't initially coming out, and you do 20K your first album, niggas gonna say you suck. I think it's possibly part of like even the culture of rap now with numbers and academics. No other group, country, R&B, none of us care about numbers as much as rap.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm like, that's gonna also be an issue because you can't grow. Like, I saw niggas making fun of Jid. That's all you can sell. What it was, 30K, 40K. That's all you can do. And I'm like, bro, he's supposed to be up next. Let him grow into that 20K.
Right.
Instead, you talking about he trash because he can sell. I'm like, it's not. So I'm not just saying it's the labels for not developing, and it's like
it's the media, it's the fans. You know what I mean? A lot of like you said, a lot of motherfuckers don't get these new artists a chance to grow. You know what I mean? Because we've seen people in the past that first album may not hit, and then they come out in the next joint. You know what I mean? Next joint do their thing, like I mean. So, I think a lot of these new rappers aren't getting a chance to show improvement or getting a chance to, actually hone their craft. That is a very glaring point to look at. Like, damn, you see all these other
Baby King because who they respond to, so they get a chance because Jid is with Cole,
with J. Cole,
and King is with Kendrick. So they like, okay, you don't sell well, but they co-sign you,
right?
But everybody else, if you ain't got that co-sign, it's like you can technically say Drake had the Wayne co-sign and Cole had the Jay-Z co-sign, and then Kendrick had the Drake co-sign. But again, but it's been years between that gap. Only Travis Scott kind of had the Kanye co-sign, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
So I guess it's just Travis Scott in that little gap. So when people wonder why Drake, Kendrick, and Cole not in rotation while rap is suffering, I'm like, we shit on everybody to get a chance.
Right. You know what I mean? We ain't giving nobody else a chance to sell. You know what I mean? And
then y'all get mad at Lil Baby or the Baby for trying something different.
Right.
I'm out.
All right. But yeah, that's a thought I was just having after listening to this album. I'm like, bro, who? Because I've been seeing that like hip hop ain't the same without Drake, and I'm like, why is hip hop ain't never been about one person? We've literally seen two legends go like get their life ended, and it kept going. So you saying that Kendrick and Drake right now go away? ain't nobody gonna take over the mantle. We got to depend on the 50-year-olds. Kanye and Wayne.
We're gonna have to Hov gonna have to come back.
You know what I'm saying? What? Hey, so all I want to know is I want to know your thoughts on it, because I'm like,
I do feel like we are at a point in hip hop where it's like I want to see somebody from the new mode take the reins. You know what I mean? Because like niggas is getting older. Eventually, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, all them niggas is gonna stop rapping. Like, you know what I mean?
We don't even have a semblance of a big three. We don't have a clue who them niggas will be.
Like, that's why I said it's kind of like with anime, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You got your DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach. They at the apex. That's like Kendrick, Cole, Drake. I guess you would put Future up there as well. You know what I mean?
He from there. I don't really put him.
You know what I mean? You got all the other shows that kind of hit, but they not as legendary as the other three. Like, you got your My Heroes, your Fire Forces, your fucking Attack on Titans, and your fucking Black Clovers and all that shit. Like, they fire, but they not mainstays like them other Jones that I named. You know what I mean? And that's how it is right now in music.
I guess all 11 will be Travis Scott.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't got no new mainstay niggas that we can look towards and be like, you know what? These young boys, they next up. Like, even with the music I'm listening to now, I can't name you one new nigga that I feel like can take the reins and is about to. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be Lil Baby, but he don't drop consistently enough. You know what I mean? You know, I felt like Gunna could have been in there, but he had the shit with the snitching shit. So, but he still sell though. You know what I mean? The nigga still, every Gunna project I heard is fire. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like he has enough to become the face of the new era. Like, I mean, I don't see nobody out there with that mantle yet. Like, I feel like with Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, not only do they make good music, all three of them niggas can rap. That's the big takeaway out of everything. Like, they can actually put pen to paper and make it sound good. You know what I mean? I think that's what we lacking right now. I don't feel like there's one new guy that I can point towards and be like, you know what, bar for bar, he could stand next to the big three and make them sweat. Like, I don't see that person right now.
You so I'm looking at it. Kendrick and Drake, the party next door, they came out in 2024, right? Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They was two of the three biggest because you had Kendrick 2025 album sales breakdown. Kendrick GNX 2 million. That's a 2024 album. This is for 2025. Party Next Door is second with 1.15 million. Drake and Party Next Door 1.28 million. So these albums older than last year's, and so they biggest like boom is from 2024. That's a problem. And then you got Big X the Plug, who was fourth in hip hop with 751K. But that's like Drake. That's like almost damn than Drake's first week sales.
Right.
If you go to the bed, then you got Tyler the Creator with 722K, but I think that was even in 2024, wasn't
it? Yeah, 2024 or 2025. Yeah.
Then you got Lil Baby Wham, which is 667K. So I'm like, Kendrick and Drake still at the top, and the A album came out the year before. And then you got Playboy Cardi and Big X the Plug. Big X the Plug is he got a guy. What's that guy name that be Wham? I just saw his name. I don't know how I forgot his name.
Oh shoot!
They got a whole.
I forgot that nigga name. But I know you talking about.
It's not with an Art Rasso, right? What's his name? They got a little group. They got the 6WA group that I've been starting to listen to, and they kind of blowing up. Rosama, that nigga. Boy. I'm like, if he got the thing about him though, he got to get like attention though.
Yeah.
And they're like this area in the South and Louisiana. Oh, he hot right now. I'm like, dang, we gotta get him like New York and LA and shit. Rosama.
Yeah, I like him. He's nice.
Rosama. That 6WA project nice too. If y'all ain't listened to it, it came out earlier this year.
Yeah, 6WA, I like them. You know what I mean? I like it's a little authentic feel.
Yeah, but Big X the Plug. If you from Texas, you know them already. But if you outside, I'm gonna try to show them something.
Before we depart, yeah, I mean, we got the Giveon album, Beloved Act 2.
Yes.
Which I did take a listen to this morning at work. But, I mean, I'll let you start it off, though. how you felt about that, John.
Listen, I love this album, by the way. That Save Some Love for Me with Kalani is my favorite song I heard last night. That song is crazy. They flowed well. It's a beat. Mud was a little slow for me. Thing is track 6. Rather Be a solid track. I gave this an 8. 20s is a real good track. I Can Tell. Listen, play I Can Tell with your girl. Even though it's kind of like your dude can't talk to me. It's kind of that Drake vein back in the day, but he can't talk you through it like I talk you through it. Listen, play that song with your girl. I Can Tell right now. That song, track 11, is fire. Backup playing about Bleeding. I love the sample on it. The beat. Oh my man, listen. And Good, Bad, and Ugly go crazy. That's the end. I love this album. It gave me a good classic album feel. I just love R&B. Jezebel, the start of the thing was it's a little classic. It's not the greatest intro. So I was like, maybe. It was good, but it wasn't like, okay. But that's when you hit that Kalani, and then you hit that Leon Thomas, and then you hit that replica back to back. I said, okay, my boy giving me that work. It was my favorite album of the night. And I was shocked by it because I'm like, I don't want to listen to 19 more songs. That's 62 songs. I'm like, right. I love R&B, so I'm gonna give it a track. And I'm glad I did, by the way, because that Numb go crazy. Diamond for Your Pain, solid. There's some songs on there just solid. It wasn't no like really hard skips for me, but it's something I can live without. But there's some songs on here that I just absolutely love with the R&B here.
Yeah, we reviewed Beloved on what it sounded like last year. So, I mean, and that album didn't get the highest of scores. I mean, felt like
it didn't for me either. By the way,
I felt like it was to me it felt like an incomplete project. Yes, but this one definitely way better. You know what I mean? I felt like whatever criticism he heard from that first joint, he took it and he was like, all right, watch this, because this second joint about to be crazy. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it was. This is, you know what I mean, to me, 2026 has been good so far with music. Like this been, I thought last year was fire, but this year might even be better. You know what I mean? Because this joint was, I like this album. The joint with Kehlani, To Save Some For Me, I like that one. Fool Me Once, fire.
Oh yes.
The joint Replica with Sasha. Yo, I fucking love Sasha Keeble. She was just so fire.
She killed it.
You know what I mean? Keeper with Teddy Swims, another joint banger. You know what I mean? I feel
Teddy
like
Swims really good.
I like Teddy Swims. You know what I mean?
My mama liked Teddy Swims. That's crazy.
Like
my mama loved Teddy Swims.
Overall, this like the main praise I gave Beloved. The first one was the production. You know what I mean? Because I loved the production on that joint, and the production on here was just as good. Yes. You know what I mean? But
Bleeding, that sample in Bleeding.
Yeah, that's I mean, like this album is a banger. Like, you know what I mean, this is definitely a banger. You know, and like you said, you wanna definitely play that. I Can Tell if you're trying. You know what I mean? You know,
I can tell.
You know, you trying to do some things. Throw that joint on, my brother. Like, but no, Giveon got one with this one. This is take me back to like a good R&B feel. Like, I mean, like you can tell, like you can tell R&B is definitely it been on the uptick for the last couple of years, but like, you know what I mean, it's coming back. Like the authenticity of it is definitely.
Yeah, like I said, we did Brent Fayez. We just mentioned a few. Teddy Swims, he older, but he coming in that lane.
Mm-hmm. Man. But yeah, I like this album a lot. You know what I mean, I definitely I gave it a what did I get this joint? I think it was like a 7.5. So like 7.8 I gave it. You know what I mean? I like it a lot. It was a good joint. You know what I mean?
That Replica song, boy.
Yeah, that Replica is fire though.
When she came back.
Like that shit is fire. Like I fucking like I said, I fucking love Sasha Keeble. She fire.
That Don't Leave gave me that boombox vibe. Like I'm gonna sit out my girl window. Don't leave. Just play it. That's the first thing I thought about listening to. Like, I'm gonna throw the rock at her window, HollyHood, in the apartment complex. And the window just play the boombox and play Don't Leave.
Yeah, man.
That was my first thoughts on it, man. I was like, I was mad. I like 60 songs, but then, like I said, the whole day, 62 songs in total, and I wasn't mad. I listened to it. I'm dead tired.
Yeah, man. We got some good music in these past 24 hours. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not disappointed with what I heard. I'm definitely satisfied with the output that I got. You know what I mean? From these drops.
Do you think how well do you think Drake gonna sell well? Because this is an interesting strategy. It's so much music in his different album. Is people
Uh,
gonna be able to consistently listen to the same album, or they gonna pick their favorites and then the numbers ain't gonna be as high?
I feel like out of everything, Iceman, of course, is probably going to do the most numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them Jones went platinum. You know what I mean? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Habib T and Maid of Honor like just clear a million, but you know what I mean, Iceman do exceedingly more than that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like all three of them probably gonna go platinum.
First week sales gonna be interesting too, because you know that's how everybody.
Because we ain't get a full Drake project since what For All the Dogs, and that was 2023.
Yeah.
So
you had the him and the party album, which
yeah, but you know that's him and Party. You know what I mean, we talking about just strictly Drake.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
For the Dogs.
So and plus this gym been anticipated. Like motherfuckers been, you know what I mean, been waiting. You know, we need the boy back. We need the boy back. Niggas been saying that since GNX dropped. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? But
now you nigga better be in that club dancing. you done harassed us for a year.
I'm gonna do it for the culture. I'm gonna do it for the culture, even though all three artists, their projects are not. To me, I feel like they shouldn't be compared, but niggas is gonna want me to do it anyway. So I'll give you my rankings of GNX, The Fall Off, and Iceman on a separate day. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna do it today.
You know what I mean? I'll give you my rankings of the three on a separate episode because I know y'all niggas want that. You know what I mean? Because but yeah, overall, it was a good joint. Like I said, it was a solid project. I enjoyed what Drake gave us. All three joints was fire, in my opinion. I don't think that
you being bold as hell.
If you want to say which one was the weakest one, I guess you could probably say maybe Maid of Honor, maybe.
I think,
but other than that, it was quality in my opinion.
You got some nuts, boy, to go May 15th to go ahead and get Drake with 3. You know, I think you put out the best album of the night. You had some balls to go against Drake with 3 albums coming out. You know, I'm pretty sure somebody told you had 3 albums because I know DJ Harry heard it, so I know you heard it.
Definitely. Oh yeah, last thing. I forgot to ask everybody before they left. What does this mean for Kendrick moving forward?
I don't really think it. To me, I don't think it affects him, but I think he just do what he do. Ain't nothing he really said to me to bring the boogeyman back out, if you want to say it like that. What did he call him? Little man, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Oh, you lost 1 million numbers, which you lost 100 million streams. That did not happen, by the way. People just like to say that. And then he just what does he really say? He called him little man. He called him short. Muggsy Bowles can dunk. I was astonished. So that's what he was. He just basically hit him with short jokes.
Definitely.
I'm like, I don't feel like it's enough to just bring him out. He's just gonna probably try to go for another award again and later on. And as I'm Slim Dimmicks, by the way, I love that name.
Slim Dimmicks, let's go.
Slim Dimmicks.
For me, if I'm Kendrick, I would just, just chill. Like, I proved my point. I mean, I won the battle. I dropped GNX. That shit went up. My tour went up. You know what I mean? You could throw your shots, whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, we knew the shots was coming anyway. You know what I mean? So we'll just let him bounce off. You know what I mean? If he drops something, which I probably don't think he will, but, if he do respond, you know what I mean? It'll probably be something slight. But other than that, I want to say this. This shit, like I said in the group chat, this shit not going nowhere. Like, I
Ain't gonna
mean,
be another 10 years of subliminal.
yeah, it's not going nowhere. Like, I mean, when you say what them two niggas was saying on records back and forth, this shit is up for the rest of y'all lives. Like, I mean, this shit ain't like this reached 50 and jaw levels, like where it's like we just gonna be going at each other until I mean, until one of us say, all right, enough is enough. But I mean, when you do what Kendrick did to this man, you you must be crazy if you think the nigga is not going to continuously throw shots at him. Like, I mean, if you call me a PDF and I feel and I know I'm not one, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna always go at you. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing but unlimited smoke for you for the rest of your life. Like, you know what I mean?
I want
So
you to understand though, he did put that jacket on Pusha T.
yeah,
Hopping island to island.
yeah, man.
So people saying that hey, you don't put that jacket on somebody. Y'all put it on Pusha T. Well, he was redacted in the fight. No, he was not redacted in the fight. Him and Jay-Z are not considered in the Epstein fight. I know y'all want to put them there. Specifically Jay-Z. Y'all don't even know if y'all care about Pusha T. But
Niggas don't. They don't really care. They just want Jay-Z to be implicated in anything so bad. Yeah, I mean, this shit is. I mean, but that's another topic for another thing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the review for Iceman, Habibti, and Maid of Honor. Make sure you go check it out on the YouTube channel, HollyHood Sensei YouTube channel. Also, the What It Sound Like YouTube. I mean, it'll be up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we'll be back with another one. I mean, like I said, I'm a give you my ranking on GNX, Fall Off, and Iceman. You know what I mean? We'll come back with that one next week. You know what I mean? But until then, tune into the album. Also tune into that Giveon Act 2. That shit is fire. You know what I mean? Check that out. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? We gonna holler at y'all. We out here.